I want to apologize for anybody that I didn't get to put up a YouTube video yesterday. My connection was too bad the day before to actually get anything moderately resembling a reasonable upload. We got done with a stream. We actually streamed 7 rounds that day, but like they were all just like breaking up in and out, in and out, in and out. But yeah, I'm pretty interested in trying a deck with these Ferocidons in the main deck. Think there's a chance that they're really good. Alright, so what do we got here? We have a removal spell, a Heart of Kieran, and a Scrap Heap Scrounger, and another removal spell. A little light on lands. I didn't actually pay attention to the land count of the deck. I'm assuming there's only 23. Yeah, there's 23. I think we keep it though. Seems like it's a little loose. Like, there's a lot of decks of these Fatal Pushes just line up bad versus. That's probably one of them. Another Scrap Heap Scrounger, fine. Just lead with this. That way, in case if he does have a Fatal Push or something, he at least didn't get to or actively use his mana that turn. Hidden Stockpile. This probably isn't a great match. Especially when we have a kind of flooded hand like this. If he doesn't have a Fatal Push, we'll probably be in okay shape. Yeah, so he gets at least one proc, which is unfortunate because now... Ooh, so they're the Abzan build. Could have potentially went ahead and killed that, but... I assume he'll have a way to trigger it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kill it now to try just to deal the damage. Hopefully he doesn't have a Fatal Push, but they always have a Fatal Push versus me. So I used my mana kind of poorly. Oh wow, he did not have a Fatal Push, so that gives us a chance. That gives us a good chance. He didn't have anything for that turn either? Oh wow. So that's 10 damage. I'm going to go ahead and play the Beaumont Courier too, even though he would gain a life from a Fumigate if he has it. Him gaining the life from Fumigate isn't that relevant, and if we draw an untapped land, the Hazard gets to attack next turn with this play. Could just like have a cast out or something though, and like whack that and take 7. He could not have anything too, and he could just be dead. It looks like he has a cast out. So he goes to 2. If he has the Fumigate, he goes back to 6. And if we draw a land, we're in great shape. If we don't draw a land, we're not. Alright, so he either A, didn't have the Fumigate, or B, didn't have the land. Either way, it seems like we got there. So post board versus these games, I feel like the cast outs are probably pretty good. What else is probably pretty good? The Chandra's probably decent. Something that doesn't die to Fumigate while being able to activate a Heart of Kieran and the ultimate could actually win a game. Hazard's probably not great, but throwing 2 damage at them might be relevant. Flyers seem pretty good versus them. Don't think we need the Braids. Don't think we need the Chandra. Duresses seem like they could be good, but not great. What's bad? Fatal Pushes are probably very bad. Maybe the Unlicensed Disintegrations are bad. I guess it depends on what their sideboard plans are. So just looking at it like this, what's it look like? The Beaumont Couriers probably aren't great. Just have way too many X1s and X3s that they can kind of block with. That being said, Anointer Priest is kind of a real threat, so maybe we want some Unlicensed Disintegrations or Fatal Pushes just to handle them. Yeah, I don't think these things that attack on the ground are particularly great here. Let's pick us up a few things that can just like kill a cat or direct damage or an Anointer Priest, and go on about our day and hope it works out. Hopefully they just don't draw a bunch of Fumigates and we get to crush them with the Dino, the friendly Dino. What do we got here? So we have no white mana other than the Heart of Kirin. I believe the hand's still fine. We could still draw a white mana. It's another 2-land hand though. We're really wanting 3-land hands. Probably should have led with Spire of Industry there. No, leading without Spire of Industry is probably right because there is Dragon Skull summons in the deck. So let's see what they have. Alright, so I guess we'll start with this. What do we have here? Don't think we want either of those. We'll go ahead and play this post-combat as well for the simple part that I can F6. Or that I can click the... Thank you, Chris, for the host, as usual. I wanted to get all this stuff on the stack just so I can always yield to it all. And hopefully there's no Fatal Push this game. Alright, well, no Fatal Push. That's pretty nice. It is a 4-turn clock if they don't have anything. Don't really care about this Toolcraft Exemplar. But I guess we won't block. Is this an instant or a sorcery? It's a sorcery. Nice. Alright, so what do we do here? Kinda want to play this guy. He can technically attack next turn. Don't care if he kills the Toolcraft Exemplar when I attack. If he wants to trade both of his tokens for that, I'm obviously not stoked about it, but like it seems fun. Anything that might put potential less blockers in play for the Hazoret seems pretty reasonable for me right now. Alright, so he just scoops. Probably a premature scoop. Unless his hand was Merry Christmas. Yeah, so I guess our opponent's a little salty. Anyway, we won match 1 in a record time of 10 minutes and 19 seconds. Actually, match 1 was slower than that. We've only been live for that, and I talked 3 or 4 minutes before we were in live. I wonder if he'd cut some fatal pushes. Like the last token build that I had played only had 2 fatal pushes in the main, and that's probably not good. Anyway, we're jumping right into the second match. If we get in under an hour for this league, we may play a second. I really want to play a Scarab God deck of some kind, but I only pay for the $90 or I can only get $90 worth of cards from Mana Traders with the subscription I have, so like I can't really get Scarab Gods with them, and that's really kind of like holding back a lot of the decks we play because like I wanted to play Esper today. Want to play Esper tokens or Esper gifts, but like I can't get 2 Scarab Gods, so I think the mana's too intensive to keep that hand. Oh wow. Alright, well we'll keep. I guess we'll put that on bottom. We may concede after we see what our opponent's playing. we're playing a deck that I don't think I can beat with the Heart of Kieran, I'm just going to go ahead and scoop. Whatever, we'll play it. Mulligan to 4 in round 2. Fun. At least we do get to attack. Could still win. Could just not have an answer for this, and we could draw like a Ferostodon or something to equip it. And by equip it, I mean crew it, but close enough. We certainly need some help at the moment, though. Anything but a land deck. That's technically anything but a land, right? I guess I'll go ahead and slap him for 4 this turn while we can. I want to get the 4th land in play just in case we draw Hazoret. But we're obviously getting pretty far behind here. Alright. That's a reasonable card. Land? No, or sorry, I meant not land. It's kind of interesting now. What do? We know we're crewing you. We know we're attacking. Do we just attack the face again and assume he's never going to have an answer? Or do we attack this? Huh. Guess I attack the Chandra? Let's see if he wants to block, I guess. That may have been a very bad attack. I'm not really sure. If this is Glorybringer o'clock, we're just dead. Alright, well, not Glorybringer o'clock, so guess we have some chance. Especially if he has nothing. This looks like something. You tapped a green mana. Green manas are always something. It's just 8 damage. So as of right now, I don't even need to save a blocker. And Murder Boat or dead, probably. Alright. Drew 6 land and 10 cards after mulliganing to 4. It's not a game we're ever going to win. Okay, so how would we sideboard versus these? I think Deshandra's defeat's fine. Kills Glorybringers, kills the Chandra he already showed us, and it can kill a Willer Virtuoso. I actually think they kind of struggle with Everspear Harvester a little bit. This is a very sticky threat that they have problems removing. What else? I don't think these are particularly good in this match again. I feel like that deck just has way too many early blockers. I kind of actually want the Braids as well, I think. Maybe I can't have the Braids. Maybe that's too many cards. I guess only card I really want to hit is the Long Tusk Cub, so I don't need a million of these. Just need a couple. Whatever. Let's try this. Actually, this Chandra's real bad. I shouldn't bring in the Chandra. I should probably bring in Cast Out. Or Pia. Too late. Alright. Mana's real bad again. Alright. Well, I guess we keep this one. It's pretty terrible, but we have all of our colors of land. We have one removal spell that's not even good in the early game. Like, we don't want it till like turn 3 or 4 or 5. We do have a Heart of Kirin though. We do have an Effort Spear Harvester, so maybe we can draw some reasonable cards. Opponent either went AFK or has a real decision. Alright, so we'll keep this one. We'll certainly not keep another land. Feel like we didn't really get to play game 1 or game 2 here. Yeah, an opponent's draw step. Not sure what we're waiting on, but oh, another land. So on 8 cards, 5 lands. After another mulligan. It's just a 23 land deck. Yesterday we got too few lands. Game after game after game, if anybody remembers. Yep, another land. Fun times. Well, this is a different deck than I played yesterday. Hey George, what's up, man? Rip. Wouldn't have minded to have that one. Opponent's going to kill Heart of Kirin, allowing us to crew this guy. Well, that seems good for us. Thank you. He's also out of energy this way, so he doesn't have a blue mana anymore. I have a Chandra, which kind of protects this, but if he just plays Bristling Hydra, we can't really protect it. Yeah, it's been like that for about 2 days. Yeah, it looked pretty fun, and it had... This build has the 4 dinosaurs in the main deck, which is something I wanted to test in mono red, so it seemed reasonable to want to test it in this as well. So what can we even draw now that matters? Alright, exile the top card. Nothing. So we can attack him for 3. Or we can chump block. Is it bad that I think I want to try to chump block? Just gonna try to jump block with the apprentice, by the way. I'm not gonna activate the harvester. I'm gonna try to get at least one more activation off of Deshandra. He doesn't have the energy, so getting one more activation off Deshandra keeps it alive another turn, unless he has the energy. If we had a murderous boat or something, I might would have tried to block and make him use the energy, but I think we're on a downward spiral right now, and we need to hit some powerful cards. We need to hit them pretty quickly as well. Well, there's his energy. Some of it. Not all of it, but... What do we got here? Hazard, please? Give us best blocker? You're not best blocker at all. That's another land. So we can't really protect this guy, I don't think. I don't know, maybe we can protect it. Yeah, I think we'll wait a turn. Try to do some blocking. Get absolutely wrecked if he has Chandra's defeat. Which is a reasonable card for him to sideboard in. And one of the reasons that I possibly should have attacked. Our kingdom for our opponent playing a Glorybringer. That's a mountain. Mountain's better than island. Struggle? Alright. I will struggle to try to save my Chandra. Probably has a Harness Lightning, and the Chandra's probably dead too. That's kind of close to what we just stated. Alright. So that's Hazard O'Clock. You're saying there's a chance. It's not a lot of a chance, but Hazard O'Clock gives us some chance. He's only 3 energy away from being able to chump forever, but he is on a 3-turn clock. 3-turn clock with just 3 cards in hand. Probably win as long as he doesn't have a confiscation coup. World of Virtuoso could probably be problematic, but... Excuse me. Let's just shuffle stuff back in, right? Yeah. Nothing to fear from that. Guess I could get rid of a Scrounger at some point. Well, that was a pretty big attack. It's like most of our life. Go ahead and pop this thing off. Hopefully he doesn't have another creature. If he doesn't, he's just dead on board. Guess he could have a lightning strike and still get a blocker too. Either way, that card didn't do anything, so. He has another creature. So we can't win now? I don't think. Murder Bolt. Do you help us win? So if we attack, this thing dies, and then we take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because he has to block. Alright, he has to block. So we kind of need to draw an artifact, probably. Oh wow, Dave, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. That big 145 person host. Thank you very much, Dave. Confiscation coup. So we are real dead? Guess I'll throw 2 damage at him. Could have probably won this game if we hadn't had the mulligan. I threw the damage at him just hoping that he'll like get greedy and attack with both, giving us a top deck of a Hazret to potentially win. So opponent actually gave us an out. We had no outs to win this game, and now we have an out. Did we get there? Nope. We hit a land. Rip. Well, we had 2 Hazrets. Well, at least we lost game 2 slower than we won round 1. Keep in mind, guys, if you like what you're watching, hit that follow button. And if you look below the stream, there's a link to my Twitter where you can see every time we go live, all the deck lists we play, and a link to my YouTube where you can find all of our past streams. If you're watching on the YouTube, keep in mind that below every video, there's a link to both my Twitch, my Twitter, and the deck list we're playing. Thank you for following Inanika 1986. Inakado 1986. I figured it out. And welcome back, by the way, Nerdcore MMA. What's up, man? I didn't say welcome back. I should have. That was my bad. Just punting all week. I think I played that game well. I don't think there was anything to be done. I mean, we played 2 games and we mulliganed to 4 and to 6. We'll play first. Pretty easy play first of this deck. Alright, this hand seems pretty good. I think this is the best hand we've had so far. It's Beaumont o'clock. I don't think I've played particularly well the past couple of days. I've struggled with mana a lot, and I don't mind a losing Magic, but I really get aggravated when I don't actually get to even play the game. So when I start getting mana screwed, it compounds it and makes me start playing worse. Like I start focusing less, playing worse, all of that. I cannot handle not drawing lands. It kills me. So this is a mono red. I wonder which one of these decks is favored. Probably mono red. It's probably a smidge faster. I'm going to attack first because he may use a removal spell on the Scrap Heap Scrounger to like prevent 3 damage. He didn't have a 2-drop and he kept this hand. I don't think he would keep just a bunch of 3s and 4s and 5s, so it's pretty safe to say he's got a removal spell here. It's just will he use it or not. Doesn't have to use it. Killing the Beaumont could even be better. If he's got like double shock, we're in pretty bad shape. Rampaging Ferostodon, baby. This is game 1 of round 3. And by the way, hello, Sickbo Pro. What's up, man? Welcome, welcome. No, don't kill that guy. Little Duder there's pretty sweet. I think I'm going to play this guy. Want to hazard it, so I'm just going to shove both things on bottom. We have enough lands that like we can buy this back later and use this. I don't think he's going to use this following turn. He may even tap 4 mana for like a hazard or something. Hey Eric, thank you again, man. How goes it? Oh, by the way, hello Boot. We are trying. Everything's going pretty well. This is the first match of the day, or sorry, the third match of the day, first day I've played the deck. That's what I'm trying to say. I will spit it out. I can speak English. Hello, likely alien. What's up, man? I like your name. Hey, Bafana. Sup? Yeah, I've got a feeling that like Ferostodon should just be in mono red over this card right now. I don't know that that's accurate, but it's what I. Oh god, sorry about that. I had to sneeze very, very, very badly. That's just a little theory I have. It's probably not accurate. Most of my little theories typically end up being not accurate. Oh well. If opponent doesn't have anything, that's kind of like great for us. We still have a murder boat. Yeah, I think it's good versus token. I think it's better in the mirror than Crasher because like paying 3 mana for a Crasher and then it getting shocked is bad. I actually think it's probably better than Teamer as well. I mean, I don't have the sample size in with Mono Red. Dave's probably not here. He probably hosted us and win AFK, but like Dave just won the Irish National Championship, so he might have some more insight on that match, or whether that would be even a reasonable change or not. I would even consider Redder having. Yeah, that's very true as well. All right. I don't think I want to use this right here because if he just has a shock, I lose the 3 damage now. I kind of played bad. I should have used this with this on the stack, but I am what they call a nummy. Go ahead and play this thing. He F6'd, by the way, so we know that he can't kill this now. I'm just going to attack with this because he has to chump block. Or I'm going to attack with both probably. I'm not going to play around shock in this spot. We're at 12 life so he can't kill us. So I'm just going to attack with both and try to win. I was thinking about just attacking with the one, but then I realized my life total. I really do just think this card is very, very good. Alright, so we're playing versus mono red, which means the harvesters are probably pretty good. Scoot these over here for now. What else is probably good versus mono red? Chandra's Defeat, all the removal spells, especially the Braves because they could have harvesters of their own. I feel like these two things are probably good versus mono red as well. They can't really remove a Hazard, and Pia just seems better than a lot of things. It can like crew a vehicle while also being a blocker, or even crew two vehicles in some situations. Kind of curious about the cast outs though. Cast outs are good versus Hazard, and they're good versus Chandra and potentially like anything that resolves. Things that are bad, things that don't block have to be bad, right? So like Scrap Heap Scrounger's probably bad because at least on the draw, because it can never block. For cutting out even 4 of our artifacts, that means the Toolcraft exemplars are probably worse as well. Don't want to get rid of all of our creatures though, right? Just take out these as well. What's that leave us with? Later, right? See you, George. We don't have a whole lot of ways to actually activate the Heart of Kirin, do we? If we take out the Toolcraft and we take out the other thing, our Heart of Kirin's very good. I think Heart of Kirin's probably aren't good. Huh. Trim Hazards and 3-drops is what I've been told. If I'm trimming any 3-drops, I'm probably trimming some of these. I guess we'll try this. Don't like the Scrap Heap Scroungers, but I need some way to turn my stuff on, right? Hazard feels like the most important card in the match. Maybe it's not, but it kind of feels like it is. Hey, Nikki Woo. Nikki Woo. I swear to God, I just read something about you on Twitter, and I don't know what it was. I'm not crazy. I saw your name on Twitter today. Why did I see your name? What the hell did I read? I guess we're going to kill this thing? Seems like it can be a problem later in the game. It kind of sucks if he's got the Karl Zev, but... Hey, Quadfap. Probably not keeping anything that's not something, or not a creature right now. Yeah. We'll keep the creature. Because I want to be able to crew the Everspear Harvester if he kills the motorist. Or, I should rephrase, when he kills the motorist. Oh no! We have been gotten. Is it bad that I kind of want to play this just so I can chump block with it? I think it's better because I'm probably casting Cast Out next turn on like a Hazard or something anyway. So like if I played a Harvester, I could be locking myself into 2 turns of not dealing with the board. Oh. Well, that was worst case scenario. I didn't know that card still got played. I didn't know that card still got played at all. I think blue-white approach is not in a good spot at the moment. At least I haven't cracked the formula to beat the format with the deck. The opponent has a great hand. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and use this. We'll get rid of one of these random things. Next turn we can kill this. Maybe we'll draw a Beaumont Courier and be able to activate this. I don't know. We're in pretty bad shape though. We're going down to 5. And we're just dead on board. I shouldn't have showed him Death for Spear Harvester. That was stupid of me because I'm dead on board. Well, trying to out-control him didn't work at all, did it? Maybe we do have to attack. Let's revisit this card for a second. If I'm revisiting all of that, then that makes these things good too. That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if we just race. The cast outs seem kind of awkward, but like, it's the only way to deal with Hazard. Neither deck blocks particularly well, but they do block slightly better than we do. Just not a fan of that card right now. Huh. We still have 10 artifacts, or 11 artifacts. Is that too few for Toolcraft and Apprentice? I mean, it doesn't block, but if I take out the Apprentice, I have to take out the Toolcraft too. And if I'm taking out the Toolcraft and the Scroungers, that only leaves us with, like, so very few creatures, right? And we don't have enough cards to bring in for all of that. Somebody mentioned taking out Hazard. Maybe we just take out Hazard. Maybe the Rampaging Ferocodon isn't actually good in this match. Murder Bolt seems like it's pretty good. I really want this card. Just want more removal, I think. I guess Toolcraft's probably better than Inventor's Apprentice. Inventor's... Come on, deck. It's kind of what I was afraid of when we made this sideboard plan, that we've just sideboarded out too many creatures to be able to function. But Kieran's like have to be bad, right? I don't have that many things that can crew a Kieran. Like, how am I supposed to keep the 3 power creatures in the deck and the Kierans? I can't keep them all in the deck. One of the 2 can't be in there unless I'm just cutting all the top end. Like, if I'm keeping the Heart of Kierans, I probably want these cards as well. And I don't see 8 spots in the deck. I think Beaumont's too good. I think Hardicurin's great at its best, but like it seems like it's medium when it's not at its best. Our Kingdom for a Hazoret. A standby Hazoret's the only card I think that matters in this match. Alright, well if Motorists are bad, that's just another free power creature I'm taking out, right? We already know Scrap Heap's bad because you can't block with it. This doesn't feel like a good match. Seems like all the cards are kind of bad. There's an Spear Harvester. That's what they call a good one, folks. What? It's kind of awkward. Am I supposed to not attack here? Or am I supposed to not play the Scrap Heap Scrounger here? Eh. I guess it attacks back for whatever life we lose on the following turn. It's probably only bad if he has Glorybringer, but I probably wouldn't have... Well, that's kind of sucky. Let's Hazoret and the game's over. Can't beat the Hazoret. Didn't matter what card was in our deck. If they draw Hazoret and we don't, we can't win. There's a Hazoret, but it can't block, so... Guess I'll go ahead and play it anyway. Is this the better chance of being able to play double spell next turn or something? That was a good draw, and we're dead on board. Well, we got crushed by mono red. I have no idea how we're supposed to sideboard versus mono red. Like, I feel like the Toolcraft Exemplars, the Inventor Apprentices, the Motorists, the Scrap Heap Scroungers are all bad. I think the Hardikurins are good, but if I already think that all of my 3-power creatures are bad, and we have no Planeswalkers, that makes the Hardicurin worse, right? This hand seems good. I mean, we need mana, but I don't think you can mulligan a hand like this. That's fair. Ferocity could have been the card I take out. It is 3 mana. don't think I want either of those. Just looking for lands at the moment. What's the opponent playing? Yeah, did not think this is what was opponent was playing. F6 value, by the way. Is Scrap worse than Inventor's Apprentice? What are you? Random artifact. Gotcha. So you can crew you now, right? Yeah, that's how that works. Well, this is bad for us. My kingdom for a land? Could be. We put 2 non-lands on the bottom too, so we're 16 cards deep in the deck and we found 3 lands. Everspear Reservoir. That's kind of interesting. We're gonna get Rivers Rebuked or something? Probably just attacking with it all right now. Don't think our life total looks like it matters. I'm attacking. I don't care if he like blocks one of these Beaumonts or whatever. It activates my Fatal Push if he does. I probably killed an Inspector, not the Caravan. Do I care about Hazoret? I probably still care about Hazoret, right? Hazoret has to be better than a random 4. I think I just want to keep the Hazoret. It's a 5-power haster right now. He doesn't even have a blocker. Actually, it does work. You put the Fatal Push on the stack first, while holding priority with the Fatal Push on the stack, and then you sack the Beaumont. You just have to do it in the other order, but it does work. So, like, you put this on the stack. Like, the creature doesn't have to be 2 power. Like, but I just think Hazoret's better than 4 random cards in this spot, right? Hazoret has to be better than 4 random cards in this spot, because, like, what card do I want to draw? I want to draw Hazoret. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and sideboard. So I have no idea what my opponent's playing. He played a bunch of, like, non-creature spells that didn't seem particularly good. So let's bring in these things. I think blue-black decks have a hard time dealing with these as well. This could be over sideboarding. definitely be over sideboarding. I think we want all of those since I don't have any idea what he's even playing. I think I'll take out these two as well. He had an Eversphere Reservoir in place, so we're certainly not cutting out the Ferostodons. Well, this hand looks great. This hand looks really great. Could sideboard better if I had any idea what he was playing whatsoever? I literally have no idea what he's playing. It has to be some kind of Tezzeret deck, right? But what kind of Tezzeret deck? He tapped mana, changed his mind, went through phases. That's kind of odd. Yeah, well, our opponent's currently playing nothing. Whatever it is, he wants a second black. You know, I think this guy's... Oh, hello. This guy seems like it would be good versus what he showed us. Land? We hit the land too. Good lord, today's our day. We're gonna start with this thing. Could keep the duress just cause again I still don't really know what he's playing. Attack you for about half your life. The duress is something we can play next turn with the Ferostodon as well. Hey, George Clooney. Um, I play friendly leagues for two reasons, George. One, when I'm streaming, I'm not focused on the game, right? Like I'm talking to chat, I'm missing a lot of plays, I'm F6ing when I shouldn't, I'm F2ing when I shouldn't, stuff like that. But two, I post all of the videos on YouTube. And I want at least 5 matches for every YouTube video. And sometimes, even when you're playing competitive leagues, like there's times that even people like LSV are going to go 0-3, right? Or like PV could go 0-3 in a league. My point is, like, I don't always get 5 matches when I play a competitive. I play competitive off streams. Actually, I duo queue most of the times that I play off stream. Generally playing a normal queue and a friendly queue at the same time. Just pop one up on each monitor. But yeah, the EV is better. Yeah, well, I guess we'll start with this. Just to see what's going on over there. Nothing. Nothing's going on over there. Willing to trade the scrap heap for anything here. But yeah, you don't focus when you're playing normals at all. Or not normals, I mean you don't focus when you're streaming at all. Like focusing while streaming's a lot harder than it sounds. Oh no, it's not that I overrated or whatever. It's just that it just feels like it's a lot harder to focus. Especially because like all you guys see is that like I'm like talking, reading chat, don't care about this, and playing a little bit, right? But like I've got 3 other screens setting over here on my other computer that like I'm paying attention to the frame rates, like the people coming and going, the people that are following. Like I'm just keeping up with a lot of different things other than just the conversation. I guess I just play this thing. It wins next turn. Whatever. I think I'll trade the Heart of Kirin for this. I don't have any removal spells in my deck for this other than a cast out, 2 cast outs anyway. I didn't attack with this because I'm an idiot, by the way. Like, this has Menace, so if I attack with both of these, I just win. Wow. Rip. Not paying attention. See? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I know this has Menace, and I know he can't block both of these creatures. But it's still, like, something I miss because I'm talking to the chat. It's like little plays like that. Like that's a clearly obvious play. But, like, I just pressed the wrong button because I'm not paying attention and I'm talking to chat. And well, there's a delay. So it's pretty hard to tell me in time. But like, that right there is like a firm example of like a reason that I don't play competitive while I'm streaming. Like this isn't a play that you can ever miss if you're actually paying attention to the game state. Like you just cannot miss this play when you're paying attention. But like it's something that I missed very easily and noticed the second I did it. Like I immediately said it afterwards. It's because I'm just not paying attention to the chat. Or not paying attention to the game because I'm chatting and like doing this other stuff. But like that's a prime example of why I don't like to play competitive while I stream. I would probably still play competitive, and we used to still play competitive while we streamed up until we started posting on YouTube. But like wanting to post all 5 videos on the YouTube channel is pretty important to me. Like I want 5 matches on every YouTube video. What the hell happened? Where did our match go? I never clicked yes, or I didn't mean to. I did not mean to click yes. Whatever. But like we have 121 YouTube videos up at the moment. Posting more almost every day. But yeah, like I said, I play a lot worse. Play a lot worse when I'm streaming. Everybody does. I don't care who you are. Like, even PV would play worse when he's streaming. He wouldn't play as badly as I do, but, like, he wouldn't play his 100% A games, what I'm trying to say. Five lands and an unlicensed disintegration does not feel like a hand I want to keep versus a random opponent. This can be dead in too many matches, and this dies way too easily in this format. Wow, this hand's even worse. Maybe I should have kept the 7? Alright, this hand, I actually think this hand's pretty good. Pretty glad I'm mulliganed right now. It may not win because we're down to 5 cards, but I think this 5's a lot better than the 6 or the 7. Lead with the Mountain and the Beaumont, so at least we feign that we're playing red deck wins. We also have Dragon Skull Summit, so it's better to lead with a Mountain than any other land. Ooh, so he's playing that deck. That deck probably crushes us. We do have a hazard though, so as long as we like hit a land over the next 2 turns, we're actually in really good shape here. I take back being in good shape. And by take it back, I mean we're still in great shape. This card's cute. They do have like 4 lightning strikes in their main deck though, so like it may not do anything, but it's still cute. Sure. Wonder if he's going to pay the energy because he's not paying attention. He is not. He is not going to pay the energy. I gotta attack to try to win. Our life total's too low, and we may not be able to block because of all the removal spells. And hopefully the Murderous Redcap can win us next turn, somehow. I don't know how it could, but like, hopefully it could. But we're dead regardless, pretty easily. He just like discards and then blocks with Hazoret. Alright, maybe we're not dead if he's going to play it like this. This gives us a chance, to be honest. I don't really want to go to 6. I don't want to crew block because like he's feigning a removal spell of some kind, right? Like he's not just attacking to be attacking. He's definitely not just attacking to be attacking. Oh crap. Why did I tap 2 mana? That was a horrible mistake. So if he blocks this and has a removal spell for this, I'm just dead. Oh my god, I made such a bad mistake right there. I didn't mean to tap 2 mana. I did not mean to tap 2 mana. I have to disintegrate now, but I did not mean to do that, and I wanted to disintegrate Death for Spear Harvester. That's kind of like, that's a game costing error. That is an unforced game costing error. Wow, that was bad. Like, now do I just go for it? Like, do I force him to have a removal spell now that I played poorly? Probably not. Attacking with the Has does nothing because he can block Has with Has. I'll crew this with one of these things. I guess I would rather crew it with the Rampaging Ferostodon. Because the Rampaging Ferostodon can... Or I'd rather block with the Toolcraft Exemplar. I can't attack with the Hazard at all, though. I'm pretty tilted to myself right now. I probably threw away game 1. Alright, well, we're dead. Attacking with all doesn't win. Attacking with all literally just says I'm willing to lose. He literally just blocks Hazoret and takes 7. And then we're dead the following turn. I believe I 100% lost because of this. Another example of misplays. Attacking with Owl leaves me dead on board, and even if he doesn't have the removal spell. Thank you, Billy Periscope, for the follow, man. Well, we certainly want these. Yeah, but even if he doesn't have removal, the attack doesn't do anything. We certainly want these. I think we certainly want that. He doesn't. If I'm completely tapped out, he doesn't even have to crew. He just attacks with his 5/4. Like I have no blocker. He just attacks me if the Hazard, and I'm dead if I attack all out. I think we could have won that game if I hadn't made that mistake. I'm gonna take these out this game. I'm assuming anything aggressive, but I don't know. Like I said, I didn't build this deck. We net decked this deck. Is it bad that I still really want cast outs because of these? Like I want a hard answer to opponent's Hazoret. So what did we decide the bad cards were earlier? Veteran Motorist? Is that what we decided? I kind of don't like Beaumont's a real lot in this match either. I guess since we're on the play, we're going to keep the 1-drops. Try this. Yep. That was a stupid play by me. Sure, this hand's keepable. Doesn't inspire much love, but it is certainly keepable. Yep, tapping that mana roam could be the difference between getting a pity chest and not. Hard tilt. It's another unforced error, by the way. In front of a casual 50 people, watching me make a fool of myself trying to play Magic. I'm probably supposed to just play both Beaumonts. Seems like they have a higher upside. Well, the second Heart of Kieran doesn't feel real great here. And get God, opponent. I'm just going to keep trading them. This thing lets them gain of life anyway, so. Basic land feels like it would be a good draw. I mean, we have a Hazard in our hand. A basic land has to be a good draw, right? Red Rover, kill my Hazard and not my Toolcraft Exemplar, please. Did I say kill my Hazard? I meant kill my Heart of Kirin. Please kill this one and not the rest. That's not killing either of them. That's even better. The black-red deck typically brings in a couple of Vraska's Contempts, so I might have to worry about playing when I play this Hazard. Or I could just not care. Oh, well I guess opponent just didn't have any spells, and he's done. Would we have got there? We would not have got there. Would we have ever got there? Eh. Somewhere over a rainbow we would have. I still don't like how we sideboarded. Like, the Heart of Kirin seems way too hard to activate when we only have 8 ways in the deck to activate it. That seems really, really, really thin. Don't think I ever want to draw multiple Heart of Kirins either. This deck's basically a million X1s though, right? Let's try this. This feels a little bit better. Now throwing away game 1 feels even worse since he kept an unplayable hand for game 2. He has better 1-drops than we do, and he has 2 more. We have better ways to kill his Spear Harvester, but I think the match really comes down to just who plays Hazard at first most games. This sounds fine. It's not great, but we have a removal spell, we have a 1-drop, we have a 2-drop that can activate our 1-drop. We have to get a little lucky probably, but drawing the 5th land's obviously not something we wanted. Drawing the 6th land's even more not something we wanted. Pressed F6 though, so he might not have a way to kill this. Rip. Drawing the 7th land's even more is not what we wanted. That's 7 land out of 10 cards so far. We're clearly going to win this game. We have 8 ways to kill this card in our deck, so we need to draw 1 of 8 pretty quickly. And we need him not to have Heart of Kirin or not to have Hazard as well. Alright. Now we need to draw multiple of those pretty quickly. We can also draw our own and like try to block, but so we have like 11 cards in the deck we want to draw right now. Not really something we want to draw, but I guess it's better than nothing. Potentially can block. Of course. Hello, Hazard. Welcome to the party. He didn't activate Outer Heart of Kirin this turn. So we only have 2 ways to kill that card. I guess we need to preserve our life total. I think the Pia's better than the Apprentice for the simple fact that we can like use this to pump this to pump this. Alright, well. Alright. We're still playing. That's a good one. That's also a good one. I didn't want to take the 2 damage if he had like dead lands in his hand or whatever. If he had a second Hazoret, we're in pretty bad shape whether it was this turn or next turn. Sure. So what do we need to draw now? We need to kill this, so our own Hazoret would be useful, but not great. Kinda need to kill this and then like him brick a turn. Well, that card doesn't do it at all. That's real bad for us. Alright, we're not going to win this game. GG. 8 land and 13 cards is often going to lose. Sure, sure. If he's not attacking this turn? Doing well, Tomo. What's up, man? We're just getting browned right now. I can't attack, can I? Oh, maybe I can attack. I guess I can attack. Tragic Lesson. I'm unfamiliar with what that card is. Yeah, well, he's out of energy finally, so... I don't even know what we're really wanting to draw right now. I guess our own Eversphere Harvester? I don't think we were wanting to draw this thing. This board just seems too good. Did Sam play it, or did I log out before Sam played it? Rip. That's another card for him. Man, he's hit a creature every turn. Our opponent's drawn 5 more cards than us, and we've drawn 1 more land than him. With the same number of lands in our decks. 2 more lands than him now. Did Sam play it though? He was still playing some kind of like 4-color energy deck when I turned it off. Fair. Might have to check the replay. I never got around to seeing it. That card's brutal. Am I dead yet? Not dead yet? Can I start attacking with Hazard yet? Probably not. He can just block with Dread Wanderer for free every turn. I don't have anything in. We don't have anything in our deck that's going to break this up either, do we? At some point, he's just going to beat us, right? Hey, thank you, Trampoline Tails, for the host, man. There's only one creature in our graveyard, so it's like not super free. Tomo's hosting me too. Thanks, man. I don't think we have an out right now. I literally don't think there's an out in the deck. What are we hoping to draw? Like multiple of these? Think we're just trying to draw multiple of those? Guess he just wants to F6 or something? Wish we hadn't punted game 1. It's time to start looking to see what my duo partner's doing. So the stream is rapidly coming to an end. Uh-oh. It's time for him to attack us, it looks like. Probably just dead then? I feel like he could have attacked us hours ago. Alright, GG. Well, we got crushed today. We lost to 2 aggro decks and something where we mulliganed to 4. I forget what it was. It's easy to forget the game where we didn't really play Magic. Is this the game that we mulliganed to 4? Yeah. 2 aggro decks and teamers. What we lost to. What we beat was like some blue-black brew and some guy that complained when we beat him. He said Merry Christmas. He was playing Hidden Stockpile and just didn't do anything. Alright, well this deck did not feel very good. I'm still not sure why people like this deck, but somebody asked me to play it, which is the main reason we played it. It just feels really awkward. The mana feels awkward. Heart of Kiran's feel awkward. The sideboarding feels awkward. It just seems like it's considerably worse than mono red. Or even black red. Seems like it's the worst of the 3 aggressive archetypes. Archetypes? Archetypes. Archetypes? I don't know. I can't say words. No, that means I'm about to log off. that means I'm definitely about to log off. It just didn't feel right. This card felt kind of cool. These felt kind of cool, but that was about it. Didn't really like anything else in the deck. I feel like this deck probably beats... Yeah, I agree. Not having any Planeswalker in the main deck, or like having... Like, a lot of the other vehicle decks that were so popular and so good had like this alternative sideboard plan where they brought in Wraths and just a whole big bunch of walkers and like they could out-control you in like those matches like when we lost to the aggro deck. Like, you're just trying to out-control them in that match, but like, we can't out-control them. Our control plan's bad, so we have to attack, but our attacking plan doesn't involve haste creatures, only involves a few evasion creatures, and like the evasion creatures are, we have to have a second creature to go with every one of them, and like they can just mirror the harvesters, and there's like 2 mana spells that can kill the harvester. It just feels weird. Wasn't a fan. Still like black red aggro, and we still probably need to work on mono red aggro again at some point, but that point isn't today. Why do I own a Chandra? I should not own a Chandra. I have no idea why I own a Chandra. That has to be a mistake. That's just something I forgot to sell then. Oh, wait. I guess I knew I owned a Chandra. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by today. I appreciate it. Again, we'll be back tomorrow at some point. If I can find Scarab Gods, we'll probably either play Esper Gifts. Sorry, Esper Tokens or like Esper Gifts, one of the two. I have been unable to find the Scarab God so far, though, so we'll have to wait for that. Anyway, appreciate you guys all stopping by. Thank you for all the new follows and everything, and we're going to host my buddy Total MTG now. He is unfortunately playing Modern because he's a filthy scoundrel, but nobody that I follow is playing Standard right now. Thundermo's playing Standard, I guess, but he gets a little salty at times. He's playing a deck that I'm interested in. Jim Davis is playing something with him in the domain. Yeah, we're just going to host Total. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. Take care, everybody.